Let's see. I still have a little time before the horrible party in the luxury dining car. What do I do until then? Explore the train? Who should I talk to? I'd better choose wisely, because time is precious.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to another episode. Seems like we've got a little bit more of a problem this time. Not grand. Not grand at all.
So, where to next?
I think it's worth taking a good look at the train map and deciding wisely how to use our precious time until the party starts.
And how much time do we have?
Exactly 1 hour, my dear friend. At least, let's say, 4 places to visit?
And 4 passengers to socialize with.
4 and 4. This isn't grand.
If we really must.
Okay, so, as Plato has mentioned, 4 cars, 4 passengers, that's what we have the time for. Now, we have this. Okay, so this is how we travel up and down the train. Interesting, interesting. So the very back of the car is storage. We have 3rd class, 2nd class, 2nd class dining, 2nd class wagon, 1st class dining, 1st class luxury wagon, and the royal wagon, which we can't go to, and we can't go to the train either. Okay, we can go forward to the other carriages. What's in our mind palace today? So we've got facts and clues. The investigation, the first step in the investigation revealed that quite a few people would have had both the motive and the opportunity to carry out the act. Unfortunately, no one is more suspicious than the others. They are correct. Great, so that's it. Okay. Let's go talk to Basil. He's our first guy. We don't know how many other people we're going to see. We might as well talk with one.
You're the detectives, aren't you? The high rollers from Clawville.
Oh god, he's Australian.
High rollers. I don't hear that enough.
Detectives Moses and Plato, yes, that would be us. And who do we have the honor of speaking to?
Me? I'm Basil. Basil Pesca is my honest name and it's full furry glory. To my friends, it's Baz. To my enemies, it's Reddy Pesca. Well, I'm a wombat, but you don't usually get to choose your nickname, eh?
Nice to meet you. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be travel companions.
Yes, we are, but don't let the condition of the carriage put you off. I'm not saying it's as good as the others, but I'm not saying it isn't.
I'm not sure I follow you, pal.
You see, my dear furry friend, everything is relative and a matter of comparison.
That's not a real answer, is it?
Ah, so you really are detectives. Obsessed with facts, huh? Well, you'll have something to investigate soon, I tell you. Just keep watching.
That is very weird and suspicious. Thank you for the advice. We'll pay attention.
Anytime, really, anytime, gentlemen.
So fucking suspicious.
Well, we should be going, shouldn't we?
Yes.
I'll be here if you need any help, detectives. Believe me, you're gonna need me soon.
All right.
Okay. Psst. What do you think, Moses?
Nervous type, probably paranoid. But we do have to be careful, you're right about that.
I got a bad feeling about this guy. He's making my tail cramp up.
You've got a bad feeling about everyone, Plato, and please get your tail checked by someone.
But how many times have I been right, huh?
He who throws a handful of stones at a target must sometimes hit it.
Oh, very deep.
And true, but let's stop whispering because we probably look very silly.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Probably. Quite the interesting assortment. Can I use my senses? This place is a mess.
Well.
Hey, to be honest, I expected something pungent, strong, unpleasant scent, but this is just fresh, crisp hay.
What?
Does my nose work? Despite the mess, I don't smell anything intense. In fact, I smell a slight mixture of musk and violet? Interesting. Basil. Strangely, despite its dirty and untidy appearance, it has a fairly neutral smell. In fact, I'd say it's almost pleasant. It's lavender, maybe a little orange, a leather bag, and a whiff of an old book mixed in, and a little barley perceptible musk. So he's a little smelly. Okay. What can my eye tell me? We have the fading world. There is a melancholic mystical calm that pervades this landscape.
Let's see.
An old miner's lamp. It looks quite out of place in this environment. Good point. Well, what about my ears? What is Basil up to?
Interesting.
Although this guy always seems always nervous, his heartbeat is quite steady and slow. How interesting. Autograph by Mr. Lupus, that, and the old pocket watch. The Clawville Express ticket. Let's have an inspection. Official ticket from Clawville Express. Quite pretty for third class. What does a first class ticket look like? Made of gold, perhaps? Director Rena von der Wern. That's my best guess. We have the autograph. An unwanted autograph. Well done, you have unlocked a secret clue. An unwanted autograph from Mr. Cassidy Lupus. The handwriting shows that he has scribbled his name a million times before. The signature is well rehearsed, but his hand seemed to tremble a little when he wrote it. Was it the cold? Or maybe because we are police officers. How interesting. What about my old pocket watch? My old pocket watch was my grandfather's. It never stops for a second, neither does a good detective. Secret found. Well done, you've unlocked a secret clue. Wonderful. AW means Alphus Wildflower. He was my grandfather, and I inherited this wonderful pocket watch from him. Unlike my father, Posel valued the time he was given. I think it's actually Alaphos. Oh well, that's everything. Let's leave him to it. Chest?
Interesting.
A crate. It's locked. What could be in it? Great question. We probably won't find out for now. Because we'll need to get the key off Basil. We're not here for that. Let's keep moving. Look at that snowy landscape outside. We don't need to go in the detectives' rooms just yet. We should keep moving. How interesting. Electrical box and fire extinguishers and an axe. And I can turn back if I want. Look at the outside though. Look at how cold it is. There's a town. How beautiful. Okay, we move up to the next carriage. So it's locked.
No.
There's no reason for me to enter here at the moment. Maybe later. Okay. We'll continue down the train then. Game so wants us to. Locked, and I presume the next one is locked as well. Because it doesn't let me select on it. Well, let's go talk with the dearest of bunnies. Ooh. This is cool. Oh, the one above her is very violent, though. That thing falls. That's not going to be good. Well, Cassandra. Why don't we take a quick look around the vehicle, though?
Interesting.
Fragile body and soul, nervous breathing, soft jingling of precious jewels, the friction of silk and fine hair, a racing heartbeat. How interesting. What about the decoration? A typical representation of the Clawville royal style with a touch of colonial overtones, very tasteful. The wagon itself, however, is rather run down. They certainly don't pay much attention to restoration, as they did with the first wagons. Although barely visible, I couldn't help but notice the tiny and fresh ink stains on the fingertips of her left glove, left hand, so she's left-handed, and probably wrote a letter recently with a blue ink fountain pen. How interesting. What about scents?
Well,
Strong perfume. Lots and lots of perfumes try to suppress the original real scent, which is quite subtle and pleasant. It's a pity, but that says something about her, uncertain, even about her own natural scent. Oh, poor girl. We'll talk to you.
I'm sorry, I can't believe I'm saying this because we're on a train, but I think I'm a bit lost.
Oh. Interesting, Cassandra.
Not to worry, Miss Faye. It is indeed a train, but a rather large one.
With quite a lot of secrets.
Let's hope not.
I'm so glad you detectives are here.
And why is that?
Well, rumor has it the ambassador's about to be assassinated.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Haven't you heard? Everyone's talking about it. They say someone on the train is trying to kill Ambassador Ignat.
Although we don't think this will happen.
I've heard it more than once, and I'm not even the social type.
Oh, dear lords. Well, why don't we ask a question? The ink
I
stain.
don't want to be indiscreet, but I couldn't help but notice the fresh ink marks on your gloves.
Oh, that's nothing. I was just writing in my diary.
So, was that the first thing you did when you boarded the legendary Clawville Express?
That's not that suspicious, Plato.
It is odd, isn't it? I just had a feeling something bad was going to happen, and I wanted to get it off my chest. The truth is, I always write when I'm upset. It helps calm my soul and process things. It sounds silly, I know.
On the contrary, miss, it's a great way to calm your inner ocean. Sometimes I do it myself.
Oh, Moses, you charmer.
Really? Oh, we're so alike.
You don't want to be like him, lady. Believe me.
Oh, Plato, shut up.
You are so funny.
He is. Sometimes.
I'm totally not joking, and you both know that.
Ah, doesn't seem too problematic. What else is... we can still
Why
talk to
alone,
her.
if I may ask? Isn't Mr. Lupus your partner on this trip?
Good question, actually, Moses.
On this trip, and I hope even further, yes. However, you know he's under a lot of pressure lately with our latest picture, and tends to shut himself away for an hour or two. It's his personal downtime.
Aw, poor lady. Poor Cassandra.
Ah, I see. New picture?
Yes, El Wolf. You haven't heard of it? It's been all over the press. The scandalous director, the movie star, and the rising starlet. Which would be me.
Aw.
Oh, yeah. I think I've heard of it. How's the filming going?
Plato, that seems so aggressive.
Terribly. The whole production is a mess. The studio's in a frenzy and the director is an animal. And my dear Cassidy isn't at his best. You know, he's a sensitive artist. He needs peace and security and, well, this production is anything but peaceful or safe.
That's not good, but hey, it's Hollywood.
I see. Thank you, Miss Faye.
Oh, you're welcome.
We can ask her about more stuff. Oh, let's ask about Lupus.
Your dear husband. Partner.
Behold, the great Moses Wildflower is embarrassed.
That's very common.
Don't be ridiculous, Plato.
Don't be embarrassed, dear Mr. Wildflower. Cassidy and I aren't married yet, but if all goes well, we'll finally get wed after filming El Wolf.
Ooh.
Oh, congratulations.
Well, if we can get through that horrible shoot with that beast of a director.
Ah, well, what is Elwolf?
You said the director of the upcoming film is an animal. You mean in a pejorative sense?
In every sense of the word. Charles Rufus Vidor has directed some fantastic pictures. In some of them, he was even a brilliant actor himself. But now he's old and sour and evil. As childish as that sounds.
A rich director corrupted by money and power? Not at all, miss.
Yeah, that's very common.
You know, for Cassidy and I, this trip is a relief, a break from the madness of shooting. Thanks to the Great Wild Ones, the Crown thought the presence of 2 movie stars would brighten up the whole trip.
Interesting.
So you're not just here on holiday?
Holiday, relaxation, and still a bit of work, yes. I like to think of us as ambassadors for Clawvillian culture.
Ah, interesting.
I see. Nice thought.
Very succinct, Moses.
Isn't it? I think so myself.
Wonderful. I can still ask you more, and I might as well. I hope I'm not late for the party. Ah, the party everyone's been anticipating. Everyone? Shh, maybe for you. Wouldn't you like to be there, miss? In the same place as the Stowinian embassy? Pfft, no way. Not to be rude, but the less of them I get, the better. I can understand that. Plato, my friend. More professionalism, please? Yeah, I'm not... sorry, Moses. You're right. That's what I thought. Well, on to the next carriage. There's many places. Ooh! Uh-oh. We've got 3 actions left. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's go talk with the Torgonian delegation. Or Torgo. Yeah, the Torgo delegation. Another room. What can we hear? The sounds.
Well.
Her heartbeat is slow, steady, almost melodious. Okay, I can vibe with that. The more
Interesting.
noise. She hums a tune very softly, almost inaudible. I can't make it out. What can I see? I can
Let's
look at her.
see.
Those painted patterns on her skin, are they just on her face or Moses? That's a good question, but I don't think we really want to find out.
Interesting.
The scent. I don't think there's a single drop of chemical on her skin. It's as if fragrance comes from only natural sources. Oh, that's everything. So look at her again.
Well.
At a pleasant-looking female, that's for sure. Weird thing to say, but alright. And
Let's
what about her
see.
scent? She has an extremely pleasant scent, not too strong, all natural. Well, let's talk with
Dear Miss Fanny,
Fanny.
it is a pleasure meeting you again.
Likewise, dear Mr. Wildflower.
Oh, you remembered my name.
Well, as an ambassador's assistant, I am a prisoner of details.
It's good that he's on it. I don't know why I misclicked.
As am I. You see, as a detective, I have to pay attention to the smallest detail at all times.
Here we go.
I know the feeling. And? What have you observed so far?
Ah, not a lot.
Well, you're, how shall I say, exceptionally pretty and tidy and...
That's so sweet. But that's not what I mean. I mean, what did you observe about the train and the passengers?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Why am I so panicked? Moses!
Great wild ones. Save us.
Plato, I agree with that.
So, yes, a rather odd bunch of people have gathered here. Although we haven't managed to talk to everyone yet.
Have you heard the rumor
Yes.
The Roma.
that someone... it's terrible even to say it, but... there are whispers that someone is trying to kill the Stavonian ambassador.
Everyone knows that someone wants to kill the Stonian ambassador.
Don't worry, miss, that won't happen. That's why we're here.
But aren't you putting yourselves in danger?
We can sort that out later.
Maybe so, but it's part of the job.
Absolutely.
Oh, how heroic.
I haven't shot anyone yet. We'll find out.
Okay. This is where I die.
Same here, Plato. Same here.
Please, just let me know if you need anything.
Anything?
Anything?
Anything, milady.
Milady. That's an interesting way to spell it, but I guess it works. Milady.
I will, Moses. I mean, Mr. Wildflower.
Oh, wow. Such an interesting thing. Anyway, what about the plan?
Listen,
Draw. We have nothing to do with these for now. Okay. What about the plan?
interesting.
Oh, Jesus. Malvaki Hibikanon. I'm mispronouncing it terribly. Jesus. A wonderful and extraordinary flower. I wonder why it is kept under a dome like this. Probably to keep it alive. What about the fading
Well.
Stuinia, ancient wild country. They say wild animals still live in its vast, untamed forests. Let's... Oh? What is this ability? Well, let's talk to her some more. Tell me, dear... Can we ask a few pointed questions? You mean that I'd be interrogated? Not at all. We'd just like to get a thorough grounding. You know, it's kind of an occupational hazard. In that case, I have no objection. Glad to hear it. Well then, let's get to the interrogation, because we haven't spent any action here. We might as
A
well.
casual conversation can very easily turn into a bloody serious one. I have to listen to the answers and spot if the person I'm questioning is lying or twisting the truth. It won't be easy, especially with such a pleasant subject as Miss Fanny.
Interesting. So, Ambassador Majani's pretty assistant, a pleasant and generally very good-natured lady. We don't know much about her, but she seems to keep her hot-tempered boss perfectly in check. Let's start off with, so how's your journey so far?
So, how is your journey so far?
Well, the train is very comfortable, and the ambassador is pleased.
I believe that.
Yes, but I'm asking you, not the ambassador.
Indeed.
Oh, Well, yes. I've never been on a train with such class, you know? I'm very thrilled about it.
You don't...
What else? I can see that you're a little embarrassed, if I don't offend you by saying so.
You're so observant. Yes, well, besides being excited, I'm also a little uncomfortable, as I don't really know how to behave in a situation like this, with such important people.
How interesting. So, well, the train is very comfortable. I think it's the truth? What's the history button? Ah, that pulls this up and down. I believe she's telling the truth. I've never been on a train with such class, you know, I'm very thrilled about it. She wasn't, but then you're so observant. Yes, well, besides being excited, I'm also a little uncomfortable as I don't really know how to behave in a situation like this with such important... She works with the ambassador. I kind of want to say it's a lie. Like, I believe her, but she's she works... I'm gonna say it's a lie. Ooh, okay, prove my claim. Okay. Okay,
I
so...
believe you.
Yeah, I
I
believe
advise you to just be yourself. That's always the best way.
you. Absolutely, Moses. So that's how that works. Interesting.
Oh, really? I think so myself.
So, observations. The features of her face are subtle, pleasant, relaxed, and sincere. Her posture shows perfect control. Her every movement is completely planned and controlled. Her heartbeat is calm, slow, and balanced. I can also hear the friction of her clothes. It is an extremely soft, expensive, and well-carved fabric. Her posture shows perfect control. Her every movement is completely planned and controlled. Impressive. Okay. So yeah, the ambassador was in a particularly peppery mood this morning. Could it have been the cold?
The ambassador was in a particularly peppery mood this morning. Could it have been the cold?
The weather is indeed hard on him. We're from the sweltering Torogo, but
But...
the Separ is quite upset about Ambassador Ignat.
You mean why he hasn't been escorted in the same way?
Not only that, but the mere sight of the Stavonian delegation is deeply shocking and upsetting to him.
Why?
Interesting. Are there deeper, more personal reasons for the depth of his feelings?
Personal? Oh, no, not at all. It's just that Torogo and Stavonia have been in conflict for centuries. This is purely political.
I believe that. What do you think of the Stoinia?
What do you think of Stavonia?
Oh,
We are taught
country.
from an early age that this place is pure evil.
Oh.
You know, because of the shared history between our nations.
Oh.
But to be honest, the people here have been kind to me, and the country is beautiful. Although, I'll admit it's a bit cold for my taste.
For me, though, it's perfect. It's like a summer's day.
I'm glad you're so honest and open, Miss Fani.
Absolutely.
It helps our work a lot.
Your work? You mean, this is some kind of interrogation? Did something happen?
No, but, you know, we're always inquiring. It's kind of a professional habit. And, well, better safe than sorry, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, exactly. You're right.
Thanks for noticing. Well, yeah, is there something wrong with the ambassador?
Tell me, is there something wrong with the ambassador's health?
Why would you think that?
I'm just fumbling around, so...
No, not at all. The ambassador is in perfect health.
That's a lie. The heart problems. Yeah, you literally said it yourself.
We heard you tell the ambassador to watch his heart. At another time, you said he is often tired nowadays.
Yeah, don't try and fucking lie to me.
You've got me, yes. The ambassador has a serious heart condition, but he does not like to appear weak in front of anyone, especially in front of his enemies.
Fair enough.
That's understandable. Thank you. We won't pass it on to anyone, we promise.
Yes.
Thank you.
What do you think about the peace negotiations?
What do you think about the peace negotiations?
You're asking me?
Yes.
Yes, you. Not the Separ, but you. I want your opinion.
Oh. Well, you know, I hadn't really thought about it that much. I'm so preoccupied with the ambassador's thoughts and concerns.
You almost forgot you have your own, don't you?
Yes, exactly. I mean, it sounds very silly, but sort of.
Don't worry. I understand. So,
I think it's the greatest thing that's happened in the wilderness in decades. Two great powers that have been enemies for centuries finally joining hands and uniting in a common cause.
and the Stavonian ambassador?
The mere presence of Ambassador Ignat is a symbol. If the negotiations go well in Clawville and peace is finally signed, it will be a genuinely grand event for all of us. Oh my, isn't that wonderful?
She doesn't seem super happy about that one.
That was a lovely speech, but it sounds like you just memorized it. You know very well that Ignat is afraid. More like scared to death. Not that he's eager to sign those papers. I'd like to hear your real opinion, not what you think we want to hear.
Well, if you want my honest opinion, it all seems too good to be true.
Ah, how interesting.
What do you mean?
It feels more like some kind of trap.
A trap?
In what sense?
At least, that's what Ambassador Ignat must think. That the whole peace negotiation is just a pretext to get rid of him, and perhaps start another war between the two superpowers.
Interesting.
And is that what you believe?
I don't know. The promise of peace alone is worth a try, isn't it? And besides, I don't think the Crown of Clawville would pull off such a dirty trick.
You'd be surprised.
Thank you, Miss Fani. Very thought-provoking.
Oh, really? That is so nice to hear from you.
No problem.
Can you tell us about your country?
You want to hear about Torogo?
Yes.
Exactly, my dear.
Well, you see, Torogo is very different from Stavonia or Clawville. We're just on the threshold of civilization. The country is still full of jungles, primitive tribes, exotic plants, and wilderness.
You talk about it very passionately.
I love my home very much, Mr. Wildflower. Notwithstanding, or perhaps because of, all the horrors it has endured in the last century.
You mean the Stavonian invasion?
Not just that, but... you know, and I mean no offense, but Clawville is also just another colonial power. And I don't mean to sound ungrateful, I'm very thankful to our common king, but
Please, continue.
I don't want to bore you with my nonsense.
You're not boring me, my dear. Please.
Clawville has done our country a great service, given us many useful modern things. It's just that it's taken something too. Something that was very important to us. Our souls. Our freedom.
Yeah, that makes sense. And tell me why
Tell
you're
me.
here.
Why are you really here? I mean, why are you really here?
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you were suggesting.
You said it yourself.
So you were on holiday? Right here, one of the coldest places of the whole wild world.
I've already told you, Detective. It's just a coincidence. The ambassador was here on holiday, yes. You know he loves the opera, and Stavonia is famous for its opera houses.
You're bullshitting me, and I know this. I know it's a lie. Why? Because of... Tell me why you're really here. I don't believe she's here. I believe it's something else, so I'm gonna do this.
Despite the centuries-old conflict between your countries, you would have me believe that you are here because of the opera? At the very same time the Stavonian ambassador is due to visit Clawville for the peace talks.
You know,
Crumble.
We just want to know the truth, Miss Fani. We mean you no harm.
Exactly.
You're right. There's no point in hiding it. We are here for a deeper purpose. But unfortunately, I cannot
Screw
disclose
you.
the reason right now.
You better, if you have a gun, you're...
Is this the secret you mentioned earlier?
Indeed. It's about our religion. I hope
What?
you understand if I don't want to talk about it myself. Perhaps Ambassador Mujara will be more willing.
Interesting.
We understand. Thank you for your honesty.
I thank you, Detective.
Indeed. What? Okay, let's go with wounded. What?
What do you think of your fellow passengers?
Quite a colorful bunch, but the ones I've met so far have been quite nice.
Even the Stavonian delegation?
So far, yes.
Even Kunya?
You mean the ambassador's daughter? Well, she was a little more cold than she should have been.
I can believe that. The mere presence of her chills the room by 2 degrees, doesn't it?
As you say, dear detective. Exactly.
She's one cold bitch. What do you think of Ambassador Ignat?
What do you think of Ambassador Ignat?
Ignat. There you go.
He is a rather frightening figure. He has a terrible reputation in my country. Just think of the Canbor massacre, where thousands perished by the hands of the Stavonians before the Clawville forces liberated the region.
We apologize.
I believe that war crime was never proven against the ambassador.
That's true. But for the people of Torogo, there is no question that he was guilty.
And you think so as well?
You know, Mr. Wildflower, I try to see the best in everyone, even when it's very difficult. And in this case, I assume the best in the absence of evidence. It's just the way I am. I can't help it.
Anyway.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you're wounded.
What do you mean?
You've been seriously wounded in the past. Emotionally. Am I right?
I don't know how you know that, but yes, it's true. My childhood wasn't easy.
We Sherlocking this now.
Not to be indiscreet, but may I ask why not?
You know, we were poor, but so was everyone else, so it's not that. But my parents, well, they...
Take it easy, Miss Fani. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
No.
But I do.
Good.
I've always wanted to. But it's so hard.
Your parents died violently, didn't they?
Oh,
How did you...
they died in the massacre.
Sadly, I have heard too many stories like that, Miss Fani.
I'm so sorry to trouble you with my silly little problems.
Not at all. But I think we'd better move on to another question.
Oh.
Darling, this conversation was very useful. Thank you.
I hope I've been useful, Detective.
You have been.
Please, call me Moses. It would mean a lot.
All right, I'll try. Moses.
There you go.
Hey, we did it 100%. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Excellent, let's get out of here. Thank you for your generous answers. Not a problem. I'm glad I could help. Though, you can say it, dear. It's rather daunting to be involved in such an interrogation. I wouldn't say it was an interrogation, more of an analytic inquiry. You said the same thing, but in odd words, didn't you? She's already seen right through you, Moses. See? It's that easy. Yeah, I get it. Let's talk some. Just let me know if I can help you more. Thank you, my dear. We will do so. More information. However, we shall leave this wagon and head on. We have 2 major events left. Every car has a fire extinguisher's axe and power supply, which is interesting. Means you could easily cut the power to a room. Oh. Interesting art on the wall.
Well,
the decorations.
well.
It's a whole different experience compared to the second-class dining room. I guess so. So it spawned us... Okay, that was interesting. So we've got the second class. We have a mini
This
tree.
is a really excellent little ornamental tree. If you want to know, it's a
Don't start lecturing me on its scientific name and all that.
But I just...
Moses, please.
You know, if you shared this passion with me, it would make everything so much easier.
Indeed.
Well, life's not just a bowl of cherries.
Hey, Plato's quite right on that. Let's check the bar, shall we? Look at that cold, blizzardy weather. It's all red and luxurious. Also, may I say, the art style is fantastic, because you've got, like, the 2D aesthetic of trees and characters, but you've got the 3D look of, like, places and stuff. It's a wonderful mix. Oh. Ah, the fat cat. I believe that's a cat. I'm 90% sure that's a cat. Well, there's a lot to do in this room. Let's... His clothes have a distinct, subtle evaporation, probably from some special detergent that protects the fabric. I can also smell some critic perfume, a very small amount of catnip, which he probably has hidden in one of his pockets, and a slight smell of pretty usual soap. How interesting. What can we see? The expensive outfit. Sophisticated clothing is not just a disguise. Every single fold and edge is perfectly in place. Even in the way he moves, you can see that he is acutely aware of how to cause the least amount of damage to wrinkle his outfit. His every tiny movement is measured, calculated, pre-planned. The perfect aristocrat, if I ever saw one. Oh, no, I didn't want to... Damn it. Although he seems to be completely ignoring our presence, he is actually watching us out of the corner of his eye constantly. Let's hear him. His heartbeat is generally slow, but sometimes it gets a little irregular. It's as if he's constantly holding himself calm with a mantra, while inside he's actually boiling. Of course, this is just a guess. It could also be that he has some kind of heart condition. Wonderful. Yeah, some expensive hats.
Quite a collection. We're dealing with a real hat fan here.
Says you, Plato.
We had to assume.
Oh, God.
Mose, that was the worst.
There could be a dead corpse.
I know. I'm just warming up.
Then could you do it when I'm not around?
Tell me, dear Plato.
No.
But I haven't even asked my question yet.
You wonder if all cats are crazy about balls of yarn, and the answer is no.
No, it's fine. I'll get you one, Plato.
But why are you so upset?
That stereotype drives me crazy. You know, there was a serious addict in my family.
Oh.
Really?
Yes, my Uncle Twitchy, and it killed him.
Oh.
A ball of yarn?
You could get choked on it.
A ball? A whole room full of it.
All right. I think I know enough.
Same.
You definitely do.
Oh, poor Plato. There's a pillow bed.
Look at all those pillows. You could drown in them.
My head. I need a pill. Oh.
Moses, for the furry, feathery, scaly last time, please stop trying to be funny.
I know. Sorry. That was a little bit much.
What's on the small table? A jewelry box.
Nice little box. What could be inside?
A gun.
Perhaps the world's most beautiful and smallest ball of yarn.
Braided from a golden thread.
Or maybe a little jeweled mouse.
Oh.
With ruby eyes and a diamond nose?
Or a special type of plug.
Perhaps. Or probably nothing.
I guess.
Let's see.
An aristocrat like him, of course he has his own little jewelry box. I guess so.
Interesting.
What? I hear a faint, strange clicking coming from the box. Okay, that is very bizarre. Maybe we can ask him about that. Nervous type.
Forgive me for saying so, but you seem a little nervous. I couldn't help noticing you watching us out of the corner of your eye. And your heartbeat...
So, you really are a detective, aren't you? By the way, yes, you're right. Ever since I heard that a murderer...
What? Murderer? Where?
I mean, there's an alleged murder on board. So we have heard.
Really? Who told you that?
Who? Everyone. Everybody's whispering about it. Someone's trying to kill the Stovonian ambassador. Well, who wouldn't want to?
Wow. All right, buddy.
No surprise.
A little more seriousness, my dear Plato.
Unfortunately, it's really not surprising. Still, it's a terrible thing to hear. Is it really?
So, you think the ambassador is in grave danger?
Interesting.
Isn't it your job to protect him? You could do that instead of harassing me. Bravo, well said.
Oh, jeez. Are you alone?
I don't mean to offend, but it seems like you're mumbling to yourself a lot. Or to somebody?
To somebody? What do you mean?
I mean, you talk to yourself. You know,
Like you have an imaginary friend.
Imaginary? Oh, how could you? Artemisia is not
Sorry,
imaginary.
sorry. Who?
Artemisia?
My dear late sister. Sadly, she left
Oh.
us 3 years ago, but she's been here with me ever since.
Oh.
Even now, at this very moment.
What?
You mean a ghost?
Oh, dear Lord.
How dare you? She is not a ghost. She is a quiet, gentle soul who whispers into my ear.
He's been dead for 3 years.
Moses, can we go now?
Yes.
Please, Plato, don't be so impolite. Thank you for your honesty, sir. And in that case, we salute to Miss Artemisia.
Indeed.
Thank you. She's very pleased. No, not really.
Oh.
What a lovely lady.
Plato,
Interesting.
Do you think a professional assassin is on board? I think so.
So, the Baron suffers from multiple personalities, in theory.
no, we don't think so.
But what if there is? Who are they going to kill?
What do you mean?
The rumor is that they're trying to kill an ambassador, right? But there are 2 ambassadors on this train, and they're on opposite sides.
Oh.
True.
Well, we know.
No
which
one is going to kill any ambassadors while we are here.
You can't be everywhere at once. The train is long.
We just need to keep an eye on all of the passengers, all of the time.
You're not talking about me, are you? That I'm a potential murderer? We are not.
Oh, of course you are. You're fucking mental.
Why do you have to deny it then? Maybe you have something to hide, eh?
I didn't even hear that. I did.
Well, well, who do we have here?
What is his name, Plato?
A real Clavillian aristocrat, eh?
Looks like it.
Who is this guy? I got a bad feeling about him.
Yeah.
Who don't you have a bad feeling about?
But how many times was I right? I don't like this fancy fella.
You two look quite alike.
He's got a point.
I look nothing like that pillow-hugging, spoiled pussycat.
It's almost like you're coming from the same litter.
Yeah.
Moses, I don't like it when you try to be funny.
Well, it is pretty funny. Oh, we can talk to you more now that we've had a look at you.
Ah, the detectives. What a pleasant surprise. No, it's not.
After everything we've talked to him, he finally gets to meet us again, I guess.
Your voice sounds very different from what you say, Mr.
Baron Artemis Horatio Whisker at your service. And yes, you're right. In fact, I'm weary and fussy. I don't want any company. Not at all.
Sorry, Baron Artemis Horatio Whisker.
We're sorry to interrupt you, whatever you're doing.
We'd just like to ask you a couple of questions since we've run into each other.
You mean we ran into each other in my cabin after you showed up uninvited? Well, since you're here, ask away. But if you bore me too much, I'm sure I'll fall asleep. My pillows are calling.
Tell me, what are you doing on the Clawville Express?
Oh, what a surprising question. Well, if you want to know, I'm on my way home after visiting a distant relative in this terribly cold place. Terribly cold.
So you have family living in Stavonia?
Actually, we're from here originally, but my family has lived in
Interesting.
Clawville since my great-grandfather and made their fortune there.
If you don't mind me asking, you're of aristocratic descent?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm afraid not. And I do mind you asking.
Wait, what?
I really do.
Oh, excuse me. We didn't mean to...
Anything else? I hope not.
The
I would like
origins.
to return to your origins for a moment, if you don't mind.
I do mind. He's so rude.
Well, screw you.
So, your family made their fortune in Clawville,
That is correct.
and the relative you're visiting?
Well, he's in a whole different class.
Do you mean they're poor, penniless?
It's a touchy subject, you know. If you don't mind, I'll just leave it at that.
All right.
Yes, but still, you're saying...
Yeah, we understand, sir. And we won't be indiscreet. Right, Moses?
Right. I just wanted to know.
We all have our little family secrets, don't we?
Oh, yes, true. All right, I'm not pushing.
Good choice.
Thank you. Still rude.
Fuck you.
May I ask what's gotten into you, Plato?
I love your enthusiasm and the fact that your work comes before everything else. But we're not in the middle of an investigation. Yet. So don't ask someone about something they're clearly uncomfortable talking about.
Fair.
But that's our job.
Furry heavens, Moses. Let's just focus on the task at hand. Stop seeing everyone as a potential killer.
Of course. You're right, Plato.
Got a party anyway,
I'll
Plato.
make a note of that.
Ah,
So that's her. The Baron's dead sister?
oh, dear heavens.
Artemisia. Yes, I confess I shivered a little at the thought of her being here with us even now.
Do
Indeed.
you believe in ghosts?
No.
No, of course not, my dear Plato. But I do believe in the power of faith, if you know what I mean.
Hate me for it if you want, but I do agree with him. Faith is powerful.
Yeah.
And you?
Well, Moses, I believe there are things that cannot be explained. And that we should notice when we stray into territory we don't know enough about.
Interesting.
So you're not going to be an occult detective? Am I right?
Not while I still got fur on my tail.
Fair enough. Well, we must leave you to your cabin. We have one event left. Oof. We've done a lot of looking around the train, Plato. Why don't we have a
Listen,
quick chat?
Moses, while you were out flirting with the elephant lady,
Whoa.
Flirting? I was asking questions in my professional capacity.
Absolutely.
of course. So, while you were flirting in your
Oh.
professional capacity, I found something.
You found something.
You found something? In her room?
Oh.
More like in the trash can.
Oh?
In the trash can? You rummaged through the ambassador's trash while we were there?
That's... Moses, stop beating him up. This could be very helpful.
Am I a detective or what?
Everything that's furry and fluffy.
Are you interested or not? After all, if it was thrown out, they don't want it anyway, do they?
All right, don't tease me. What have you got?
Some kind of paper. Maybe a note. Maybe a drawing. It's got weird lines on it, but it's been ripped to shreds.
Interesting. All right, make room in your bed. We'll take a look.
Ooh, puzzle
Now
time.
you're talking.
Torn paper. Make room on Hino's bed by removing bits and bobs one by one. Move the outer pieces next to the starting one in the middle to reassemble the torn up note. You can rotate pieces you are currently holding to align the edges. Okay. We have chocolate, a sock, a crowbar, a bat, a trousers. Oh, Plato, you're not a wild boy. A sock, a drinking thing, hair and co, a glove, a wonderful little thing, and the tape. Now let's see. Oh, this is about the hibiscus flower. Interesting. Oh, do I have to click to drop it? Okay. How interesting. No. This piece, though. Yeah, now that's starting to come together. There's a little black triangle bit on that. Would that be this bit? Going like that? Yes. This would then complete that off, which gives us more. There's a lot of writing down here, which gets us more. We have more writing, but could it? It wouldn't be like this, could it? Yeah, no, it wouldn't be. Nor could it be that one. Oh, wait. Aha! I'm stupid. I should have looked at the rest of the flower. It's not this piece. It's this piece. Right? No? Oh, wait. No, it is. It's just... Yes. And then this would connect to that. And this slots right there. And that's that part done. Up here, we also then have this piece which comes in, which gives us a very distinct piece to put there. Ooh. Now, how does the rest of this come together? That? This would go on the bottom of that. This completes the circle, almost, with this little bit coming on top. And then this finishes off right there. And our final little corner piece, which I believe would be folded like that. Stick it all together.
A plant?
Yes, the hibiscus, as Plato will say now.
Not just any plant.
Do you recognize it?
Yes.
Of course. It's the very same plant Ambassador Mujara keeps in his compartment.
And?
And the writing. You ever seen anything like it?
Never in my life, I must admit. I've seen Tarogo writing before, but this is nothing like it.
Interesting.
Could it be some kind of cipher or code?
Perhaps. Or a long-dead language? I don't know.
Well, you could ask your new girlfriend.
And admit my partner went through her trash?
Good point.
We have to be smarter. But we'll find out, my dear friend, don't you worry. Even if I don't think it's important.
Yeah, we shall see. We shall see.
I think it's very important. There's a high chance it's just straight up poison. What about the old
Let's
cabin?
see.
This is without a doubt the cheapest and worst conditioned cabin of all. It is an honor. Sniff, sniff. Ooh, train smell.
Listen.
Old leather and textural tapestries with the smell of tobacco and coffee deeply and unmistakably embedded over the years.
Indeed.
Plato has a remarkably peculiar smell. A basic cat scent Plato has a remarkably peculiar smell. A basic cat scent mixes with a strong lavender whiskey cologne that he uses, and I can smell the unmistakable aroma of relief on him, probably because we are finally in a warm place. It is a weird thing to think about, but alright. The map of the wilderness. A map of the wilderness. We may need it later. Fair enough. Medicine? Plato's medicine. I'm pretty sure it's some kind of glass-shattering, strong alcoholic distillant. He denies it, of course, but after all these years, I can see right through him. Now, before we talk with you, I know we're almost out of time, but let's have a look at this image, shall we? A piece of paper that is undoubtedly a drawing of the plant kept in the ambassador's room. Also, some strange unknown writing. The torn pieces of paper were found by Plato in Ambassador Majara's room while I was talking to Miss Honey. Let's go to my brain palace. We've got a lot of information. We've made 2 wonderful new friends. Artemis Howitz Whisker is a Clawville gentleman who says he was visiting a relative in Stoinia and is hurrying home to attend the peace negotiations. While we have no particular reason to believe that he's not telling the whole truth as to the purpose of being here, we still feel that this is the case, and he has some secrets to hide. Who doesn't? So, a hidden killer, frightening rumors. Yeah, would there really be a murderous intent and a real killer on the train? One killer, one target. The question is not just whether there is a killer on the train, but who is trying to kill. There are two ambassadors traveling with us. I think we know which one. Wandering Spirit. Artemis's dead sister, Artemisia, still haunts him to the day. But why? Could it be some strange incarnation of guilt? Oh, I would believe that. I would definitely believe that. Let's get to the connections board. We have a new fellow to join the fray. Well, Plato, let's talk with you. Well, let's have a look. My old comrade and friend Plato. We've only been partners for 5 years, but we've already been through a lot of interesting cases. This one feels special somehow.
Interesting.
Why the train? Isn't that strange to you? What do you mean? Here are the peace talks on which the future of the wilderness depends. There he is, an ambassador worth his weight in gold. Is surely a train the safest and best way to make this journey? It is not that simple. The Clawville Express is a sign, a legendary train that is the very It is not that simple. The Clawville Express is a sign, a legendary train that is very symbol is the very symbol of the Clawville colonial empire, and in a way, the journey itself is symbolic. And that we are all on it together, and the trust, my dear friend, in such a fragile diplomatic relationship is as important as the peace negotiation themselves. You mean Clawville wants to prove that the ambassador is safe without a serious military escort? Something like that. And we are also part of the insurance, and part of the message too. Well, if we were sent to protect the ambassador, someone somewhere did something very wrong. Come on, don't be so hard on yourself, Plato. It's a privilege. Consider it an honor. Well, then I am deeply honored. By the way, did you bring a gun?
Are you serious?
A what? Of course not, my dear furry fellow. You know I can't stand them. Yeah, but you know, Moses, at the moment, we're more bodyguards than detectives. I don't need a gun. And you? Do you have one?
Yes?
Hell yes. I always carry my favorite semi-automatic. There you go. There we go, and we have a gun. That'll do. Yeah, I hope. And onwards, my fellows, tonight. Because the key event has been reached. It's time! The party is about to start. Just get it over with. You'll love it, believe me. Think of it as one big social experiment. Yeah, but who's the subject? Them, or is it me? You really are indefensible. You are right, dear friend. Sorry. Come on, I'm used to it. Let's go. After all, what could go wrong? Oh dear, you're the one who jinxed it. As you say, Plato, what could go wrong? So we see Basil, we see the people chatting, we see the smuggler man we're informed about later.
Dear passengers, welcome to the Clawville Express. I'm Pierre. I'm the conductor and steward in one person. Feel free to ask me any questions about the journey.
Boring! Get to the point already.
Yes, well, what we're here for is a noble occasion. The Republic of Slavonia and the colonial empire of Clawville finally make peace. And together they cross the wilderness on the symbolic passage to seal the pact with a signature.
Wow! I can't wait to see that. Hank.
How wonderful it is to be here.
Hush, my dear.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
A special welcome to the representative of the Torogo colonies, Ambassador Mujara.
Greetings.
And of course, the Stovonian ambassador and his lovely daughter.
It's a pleasure.
Everyone's a little on edge.
Well, bon, this magnificent train will stop in the wonderful undersea port of Nautica and the mesmerizing cloudy hills of Averia. with our final destination being, of course, the legendary Clawville. Well, without further ado, I'll hand over to Ambassador Ignat to open proceedings.
Hold up. We're going to the undersea port of Nautica, an underwater city, and the mesmerizing cloudy hills of Avria? Is that Air City? What the and what? And I live in Clawville, of course.
Very well then. It is never easy to unite two such great and mighty powers. But now we can end centuries of hostility by signing a treaty that guarantees peace for the next 20 years as planned. That is why I am here, as are many of you, whoever you might be.
Are you talking about me?
Here we go. Honk, honk. The party is starting.
Okay, guys. One of you's got a sword, one of you doesn't. Don't fight.
Perhaps many of you know that I am not one for word talk, nor am I one for peace.
That's for sure.
Please, Ambassador, not now.
Yet, I am here now because I believe this treaty will benefit both nations greatly. But I have to say, the glorious leaders of Stavonia have given me the authority to decide for myself whether or not to sign the treaty.
What impudence!
Sir, please.
So I warn all of you that even this trip, however symbolic it may be, could have an impact on my decision.
Oh, Jesus.
Father, please. There is no need to be that arrogant.
Fine. So, I hereby officially open this great journey. May this voyage through the wilderness lead us to eternal peace, and so and so.
What did he mean by that? That it's up to him to sign the papers or not?
Jesus.
Ambassador Ignat does have more power than we thought, and that makes our mission even more important.
Someone get him a whiskey on the rocks.
They don't pay me enough for this. I thought we were going on vacation.
Why would we?
Plato, my dear friend, no one ever said that.
Exactly.
So, if just one single hair falls off the ambassador's back...
The peace is dead, and probably us along with it.
Great prospects.
Indeed.
Well, that's quite a lot to unpack, but I must say, I think we've had enough of talking with these wonderful guests, and we'll get back to it next time. Talking in the bar, meeting the new people, and mingling with our guests. Till then, I bid you adieu.